Yeah, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. You know what it is. Welcome, 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 welcome. You already know what time it is. Your boy Professor Pippage back in the building. Trying to get active on I Trade the Asian. I Trade the Asian. It has been a rough week. Oh man. I've been getting cooked all week on the low. I ain't had to tell nobody, but yeah, it ain't been a good week. It ain't been a good week. It ain't been a good week. Price action been acting funny. Last night had me in my feelings. I was revenge trading last night. I was upset. I was angry. I was losing. I didn't know where price action was going until today. Until today, I had to kick all the way back out. And that's why we starting off on the weekly and the monthly time frame. I had to kick all the way out back to the monthly time frame to see what the was going on, because your boy wasn't making it. I was trying to scalp some of them things and I was getting cooked every trade. I won the first trade I took earlier this week that we talked about earlier within the earlier videos this week. I had some positions outlined right over here. Missed both of those. Let me see. I only had one good position this week. This trade right here. The only real trade I had that made something. This one right here. All the rest of them I've been in, cooked. Yeah. See, we ain't even got nothing posted. We're getting cooked. Cooked. I caught some BTC shorts. They ran for a little bit. Caught some good pippage off of that before it retraced and tailed me out. Damn, it's hot in here. I'm sweating. Turn it down like that. It's hot in the mother. Let me get a bottle of water, please.
It's not hot in here,
You see niggas sweating?
That's because you tripping.
I ain't even got nothing to trip on. Get the light right. Ooh, don't put that back. That's too greasy. My face look extra greasy. I'm gonna bring that light back up. Oh no, that bring it back. It's hot. Either way, yeah, was getting cooked and then hopped in these AUD shorts during the New York session right here. Yeah, so that's why I'm about to go over how I got into this position and what I think gonna go down for the night. Like I said, it has been a rough week. I traded BTC during the week only because I was getting cooked on AU. I couldn't find my setups right on AU, so I switched over to BTC. So a quick little short up on BTC, and then we got active on that. Didn't really mess with GJ too much. I think I took a position on UJ and got cooked. Yeah, it's just been a rough week. But overall, on the weekly, and I noticed this, if you go back probably, let me count. When price action was first coming down here with this candle right here to retest this level, I thought we was gonna break. I thought we were gonna break below this level. And if you go back and watch my videos from, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months ago, I guess, January. I mean, I guess it's been that long. It don't seem that long, but I guess, yeah, January, when we came down to that level, I was calling out this level down here to be the next level to get tapped. But once we got down here, we kind of stalled out and pushed back bullish. Came back to the lower high based off of the monthly that pushed us into the lows. We came back to that lower high, grabbed some liquidity, and came back and finally broke through that support structure right there. Now, this big bullish candle right here with this big ass wick to the downside, really confusing on the smaller time frames. Because on the smaller time frames, what you'll see, I'll point out later, that we started breaking structure. When you started breaking structure for me, time to go the other way. But no, AUD came back, went back the other way. So I was like, man, what you doing? You messing up my trades. I can't get active like I want to and show everybody on the Twitter or on Instagram. I can't pop off. I can't throw up my set. I can't throw up University of Pippage. I trade the H. I can't throw up none of that. Cause we losing, cuz. But what happened was price action broke this support right here. Let me open them up because I know some of the videos I've been I watch back all my videos, but I have been noticing that we're a little too zoomed out. So let me zoom in. Price action broke through this little support level right here. I'm kind of outlining right there, and then right there. And we came back to retest that level right here. So on the lower time frame, this is why price action was breaking structure back to the upside to give a retest of that structure most recently broken from the monthly. Now, if you go to anybody else's channel, I can't tell you that they're going to identify like this. This is how I read. This is how I analyze. This is how I get active. This is how I make a little bit of bread. But yeah, we retest the structure most recently broken. And then with the next candle pump fake to the top side, pushed all the way into the previous resistance that pushed us down, and then is now starting to close back bearish. When we go to the weekly, what we can see on the weekly is we came down to a support level based off the weekly, which is right down here. And we are currently, we came down to that support level based off the weekly, retested it, grabbed some liquidity, and pushed back bullish. Now, like I said, this is where she started to get funky because I have not checked the monthly time frame since the end of July, maybe the end of June. So I had not had my, I had not had this thought process in the back of my mind. So we got a weekly reaction level right here that pushed us back bullish, but ultimately we did not break the higher low that pushed us into the low, or the lower high that pushes into the lows based off of the weekly chart. So as we can see, we broke structure on the monthly right here. We came back to retest that structure. We actually pushed a little bit above. And if this candle right here closes like this, based off the weekly, this whole bullish push was a fake out. And guess who it faked out? Yeah, him right here. Yeah, got me. Right here in the camera, got me. Smacked. All week been getting smacked. Because I read that, like, when I came here from the weekend analysis, I see price action closing above structure right here on the daily. This would be on the daily, the 4-hour structure, pushing bullish. We even got a retracement and didn't break the low that pushed us that way. So I'm thinking, okay, we going. This is the next target. Nah, bruh. This is only a pump fake to the top side. This is only a retest of that structure most recently broken. Go down to the daily. There was something else I wanted to identify on this chart. What is it? On the weekly, the only other thing is we're pushing into a support right now, right over here. And then the next support is right down here where we got identified in the white. When we push over to the daily is also what kind of gets you confused with this chart, simply because you're making higher highs and higher lows. So from here, I'm looking for a retest back to a 4-hour support or back into at least a daily demand where we are currently. We smashed right through this 4-hour support. So that's what kind of identified that's what kind of triggered my thought process. Is like, what the hell? Hold up. Price action wouldn't just push up and create a new higher high and then break the 4-hour support level. The 4-hour higher low that pushed you into the high. So that's what made me push out to the daily. To push out to the monthly. And the monthly is where I identified this purple zone as how I was able to get into the trade this evening. But for tonight, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start analyzing and getting active. I am already in a short position from the New York session. Oh, my man Mac is on. Dang, Mac. Why you got to be streaming at the same time I'm streaming, Mac? Macadamia nuts. I would like to watch that too, though. But let me go ahead and get through this analysis, then we probably can kick over to Mac, or I can just watch it later when we get off. Mac trades the Asian as well. There's a lot of people that trade the Asian, but I don't know too many people that stream the Asian. But Mac is one of the ones I know that streams the Asian. He runs with that Roger Banks group. Shout out to Roger Banks. I learned a lot from Wicks Don't Lie. Roger Banks, if you know him, he's a pretty good guy. I think so anyways, but I only know him from YouTube, so never met him in person. Let's get through this analysis real quick. I'm doing too much talking. So we got a daily support right here. CMG the label. Those are my guys right there. I don't know them either, but seem like top dudes are right with. CMG the label. Let's do that. All right, so we got the daily support right here. Basically identifying this wick that touched all the way down here. And then when you look left, you also got some type of support right over here. So that's why I extended it all the way to the left. This is the higher low for me that pushed you into the high. So the daily resistance is way the fuck up here. And like I said, if you go to somebody else's channel, they might identify different than I do. This is the way I identify structure, supply and demand, support, resistance. And I think at this point on AUDUSD supply is in control, or you could say the US dollar has strength. One of the other things that I looked at before I came on here, if you look at all these instruments up at the top, Euro USD bearish, GBP USD bearish, USD JPY bullish, USD CHF bullish, USD CAD bullish, AUD USD bearish, NZD USD bearish, GBP JPY. This is conflicting because if USD JPY is bullish, GBP JPY possibly should be bullish. So I do see USD strength throughout the pairs. The GBP JPY being bearish and the USD JPY being bullish is kind of tricky. We're gonna definitely look into that as we continue to get through. But let me finish marking up this AUD USD. Like I said, what was I saying? 4 hour bullish continuation zone, bearish continuation zone. Then we got a 4 hour support that we just broke through right here. I wouldn't normally identify this, but since price action has already pushed through that level, I'm gonna draw it in just for the people in the back. This is what I would be calling my 4 hour support right here. And I will identify that as a 4 hour support. And because when you go down to the 4 hour time frame, that's going to be your higher low area that pushed you into the highs. And this is starting to get a little crowded. So I don't want to delete this monthly level simply because I like the way it looks. Help me keep my mind on the fact that we pulling away from that support area and pushing into this weekly reaction level. So yeah, I would identify this as a 4 hour support that pushed you into the highs. Price action has broke below that level and retested that level. Now we're resuming back bearish. So now for me on the 4 hour chart, let's see, high, we got a low, lower high area, lower low, potential new lower high. They're going to push to the new lower low. So the 4 hour zone prior to would have been from here to here. We have already closed below. So now we don't have a 4 hour support right now. We have a 4 hour resistance right back at that monthly level we had just broke through based off of, my chart experience, according to me, as my man Ilya would say. Shout out to the Trading Fanatic. I rock with him as well. If you don't know any of these people I'm calling out, just type them in on YouTube in the search bar and they will come up. They are also other traders. They do get active. They all have their own groups. I'm not a part of any of those groups, but I do watch their YouTube content. All right, so we got 4 hour resistance. Not necessarily a 4 hour support just yet. We can come down to the hourly. Let me change that. You know what? Let me think. Where was my entry? Let's see what an entry will at. When you come down to the hourly has a support right down here that pushes you into the highs. And we just broke through a support right over here. So, yeah, AUD has been real funky lately. I really have not enjoyed analyzing these past 2-3 weeks. Just because the way I identify structures, just this right here, it just doesn't line up properly, man. But the weeks throw it off. So based off of this is how I would have had from lower high to lower low. I would have had it identified like this. And then price action is just now closing below that support. So this is the high, we got the resistance. So now, yeah, we don't have the 4 hour support zone just yet. I'm trying to see how to identify this 1 hour. I don't necessarily potentially need a level right up in here to identify, simply because I can already see price action is bearish, and the next area is the demand zone right down here. We have already tapped into this one, and you can see the big ass reaction to the top side. The only thing with this reaction to the top side that possibly would have made me still look for buys is we didn't necessarily close above this wick right up here, which would have been a previous high. We pushed up to it, but, we closed right at that same spot. And as you go down to the 15 minute, you know, right in that same area. So I didn't really consider that a break of structure. Hold on one second. Excuse me. I didn't really consider this a break of structure to the upside, so that's why I wasn't looking for buys tonight. And also the confluence, like I said, that I found in the monthly. But let me see where my entry is at. I already took profits off of this. Stops and profits, so we have 0.01. Can't see it on there. All right. I don't know, my nose just went crazy just now for some reason. Let me see what that entry is. 69,326. Like I said, I got in the New York session. Right over here. So, I wouldn't necessarily have any levels to the downside. I want to identify some because of how choppy this price action is right up in here. All I know is I see this 4-hour resistance. I'm expecting price action to push into this demand level here. Actually expecting price action to break through it, but we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, let me see from the hourly. Let's see where our agent session or Tokyo opened up, and then as we advance into that agent session, I consider the Tokyo session, the Tokyo open, all that to be the agent session. So just lumping in one group sum. Today's the 18th. Go to the London. All right, and then New York. All right, and then the previous London. All right, and then we need the weekly open from the 14th. All right, cool. So since price action was big bully, we were coming out from the weekly open. I did notice that price action failed to break highs looking left, so I wasn't necessarily looking for longs coming out the gate. I was definitely looking for the shorts coming out the gate, but I was only expecting it to come back down to this previous 4-hour resistance. As you can see, it came down. I took buys up in here. I did not take buys over here. I tried to short over here last night and got cooked left, right, back and forth. But yeah, today I definitely was able to hop on that thing and make a little bit of coins. Short position. I forgot what that number was. 326, 329. Let's go with even 325. I definitely forgot what it was. Stops originally were above here. Because I said, okay, if price action breaks above this this area right here, then the thought process coming from the monthly time frame is invalid. And I think TP1 originally was right here. TP2 was down here. Like I said, because of the way the market has been moving and how I've been getting smacked lately at right over here, I closed off 90% of the position, and then I just let the rest run. Yeah, because I was quite upset with the results that's been going on. Trailing stops are currently right above this candle right over here. Let's see. All right, so we're currently just now pushing into that TP1 area. John Ham. Hey, listen, John Ham from Progressive. If you ain't giving me no discount on them high ass rates y'all just hiked me up to, I don't want none of them. Don't be texting me, bro. If it ain't about no damn discounts, after y'all just jacked up my rate, nah, I'm Gucci on TP2. And then full targets was back down here. Because I'm really expecting price action to sweep to this level. We got 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, close to it, 4 tap. This will be the 5th tap. Now, if we don't break through this level, then it is what it is. I got trailing stops right over there. As we continue to make lower lows and lower highs, I will adjust those trailing stops, but for right now, that's where they at. Overall, let's see, currently took majority of the profits at 10 pips or somewhere. No, it was a little bit more than 10 pips. It might have been like at 20 pips. We was past 10 pips, and I noticed we was past 10 pips, so that's why I crashed profit, but I can't remember where it was. I can look in a second, though. But currently up about 30 pips. The runner at 30 pips, so yeah. TP2, 46 pips, and then complete kabam caboodle, 124 them things, 2025. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, it has been a rough week. It has been a rough week. It make it extra rough when you watch YouTube influencers and you see everybody else eating. You're like, damn, bro, I just want my trade to run one time. Just let me show what I can do. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it a little bit difficult because I trade the Asian session. I will get active during New York, but during the New York, it's mostly based off of what I saw during the Asian. I'll have my zones and everything identified and have everything I want to do throughout the New York session already identified and marked up. I do not like this candle closing without a wick to the bottom. I'm expecting a retracement just based off of that one candle information right there. Let's see. I do believe we will continue bearish throughout this Asian session. I do believe. We got this Asian high red over here. But if we don't continue bearish, then like I said, I got trailing stops at 69,265, and that'll be what it is, you know. If it pull back to a spot where I can get in again and continue to go bearish with it, then that's what I'll do. If not, then I don't necessarily think I'll be looking for any longs, especially until we get back above this monthly level that caused me to formulate this trade idea in the first place. So, yeah. Let me see. I don't really think I have anything else identified on this chart, but like I said, coming from the monthly down to the weekly, it definitely helped me shape the thought process behind this trade. Normally, I would have been, potentially out of a trade by this time, simply because I mostly do scalping. I don't really swing. I don't got the patience for that swinging. Like this right here, I already knew that retracement is coming. I don't like sitting through that. I know it's coming. My mind be like, yeah, go ahead, get out, bro, because we know it's coming. Just go ahead and slide with your cheese and do your things. But because, I saw this trade idea set up, whatever, it kind of enticed your boy to stay on it just a little bit longer to find out. I mean, believe in it until the chart give you a reason not to believe in it. And them pullbacks be my reason not to believe in it, because I'll try to stop in a minute and get stopped out and be upset and be like, oh, well, I shot my shot for the night. It is what it is. But let me see. Get the rest of this marked up over here. And as we can see, the Asian pump fake that in wide low. Are we gonna continue? Yeah, so yesterday or today's London and NY pretty much ranged for the most part. Equal highs, equal lows at the point during the Asian. So we're gonna we gonna see. Based off the higher time frames, 4-hour chart. Let's see, what did we just create? Alright, so high, low, lower high area, lower low. Potential new lower high. Currently creating a lower low, closing below resistance right here. Yeah. So ultimately we're in that lower low phase push. So if you ain't already in, you probably just want to kick back and wait. Simply because when price action is doing its thing, it moves in waves, higher highs and higher lows, lower lows and lower highs, or consolidation. Right now, we're currently making lower lows and lower highs to the downside. So we are currently in a push to create the new lower low. And like I said, if you ain't already in, you're gonna have to wait for price action to bounce off something, create that next lower high, and then catch the continuation short. But you definitely gotta wait to see how far this price action on this is a 4-hour candle. I couldn't potentially tell you. I would just wait for the bullish close behind a bearish close. 4-hour candle went down. 4-hour charting down. The daily gonna be too long of a wait, especially if you're trying to scalp something. I don't necessarily think I would wait for a bullish close on the hourly chart. I would wait for a bullish close on the 4-hour to kind of say, okay, we have kind of found a support. Now we can potentially go back bullish for that retracement. So this candle closed big bearish. If the next candle closed big bearish, those are only continuation candles. It's not until that bullish candle creates that support level, support area, that we can potentially expect that retracement back to the top side. And yeah, they get active from there. Shoulder burning. Let's check out BTC. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow we will be getting active on the Bitcoin. We do get active on Bitcoin on the weekends, just not during the week. Currently bearish in a push phase. High, low, lower, high, lower, low. Wait for that next lower high, then potentially get active to the downside. But you got to be careful though, because it's currently bullish. Counter trend trade to the downside. GJ, see what GJ doing. GJ still in that same funky ass range. Ain't going nowhere. We've been talking about this range for the last 3 weeks. Higher time frame, weekly, dailies in the range. Now the 4-hour stuck in the range. We did come back to retest demand right over here. We did close above structure that was bearish right over here. So now, let me delete some of these. Matter of fact, you know what? Go ahead and do them just like that. This is where I'll get active on GJ. Forget everything to the left. Focus right here on current price action. And let's see, we got a 4-hour support. We got a 4-hour resistance. And now we're waiting to see how far is price action gonna pull back before either breaking this 4-hour resistance and continuing bullish. Here, here, here. Or if we come down and break through this 4-hour, if we break through this 4-hour resistance, we'll be bullish. And then if we come down to the downside, melt through this 4-hour support, then we'll be back resuming bearish on GJ. Ultimately, right now, price action is in the middle. We have just now created a potentially new higher low. Even though we did close below structure on the hourly chart, I still would consider this bullish overall. Currently push pullback retracement versus this impulsive wave to the left. And like I said, we did close below structure on the hourly. So there's always a chance for a deeper retracement when you see that hourly level gets broken. A deeper retracement towards the downside if price action was bullish. That 1-hour support there got broken right over here. Came down. So now what I would like to see is, what does price action do from right here? Do we reject this area or do we break and close above? 15-minute entry. So potentially I would scalp to retest the highs. Ooh. If we break above here, I would take some scalp buys to retest the highs and see if we can get continuation to the top side. Impulse trades at this level here. No breaking continuation. And then to the downside, let's see. I would say if we can break below here, this area here, we could possibly see a deeper retracement back into this 4-hour demand area right down here. Supply demand support this, however you want to look at it. And yeah, that's just how I would potentially run GJ for right now, especially knowing we playing with that consolidated market from the daily, weekly, monthly, higher time frames. Let's see. AU still leaking. I'm okay with that. I should have re-entered, but let me see. Still below there. These would be impulsive shorts, counter trend to the downside. Impulsive on both sides. No break and retest. So we're gonna highlight GJ, GU. Ooh, GU already gone. Too late. Like I always say, when you see that liquidity building up, you're gonna see some big ass candles push through that level when they come back. So right here, you higher highs and higher lows, big bullish. Once you come back, all that liquidity then built up right up under there. When you come back through those zones, smack right through there. I think this candle gonna leak right through there. Probably get held up somewhere down here or somewhere below. That's still a good ways away. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So GU already in the push phase, so we're gonna let that one slide. NU probably about to do the same thing. We got a ton of liquidity right over there. Oh yeah, with it. This one already been smacked through. We can get rid of that. Yeah, so we resting real heavy right up under here. So I would expect a huge candle to just, or a combination of candles to just leak right through this level, right on over here. Already in the push phase, so we're gonna let that one slide for the night. UJ, big bullish. Oh yeah, we want to see that correlation between GU and. I might take these buys on GJ, like straight up. Straight up. I'm in there. Straight up on GG. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna make them see what I'm saying. You wanna smoke? Now you just playing. See what I'm saying? 66 pills, no sir. Right up under there. That's still a lot of pippage. Glock with a switch in your hand. I mean, if you really wanted to be safe and was afraid that price action was gonna push bullet, then what we're gonna do is cut 50% because we ain't interested in no pullbacks. Or we actually could even put the stops right there because we are not interested in any pullbacks at all. No pullback came. Let's see. Alright, so the price action start cutting back below these 15-minute lows right over here. We will. Right up out of that thing. What was we at? UJ? Yeah. Lock with a switch in your hand. Continuation buys, breaking retests. Not necessarily a setup right here, but if you had been watching it from way back here, when I had this analyzed a couple days ago, we got possible buys, impulse trades above this low. You got the break and the retest. Continuation buys is a break and retest above this 135.521. Now, my alert went off of this right here early today, and I had no idea what was going on because I was not paying attention. But this is the level we got called out. We expecting UJ to hit. As you can see right here, a whole 180 pips, and right now we halfway through that. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn how to mark up these charts, you just need to find out what time you need to be at the charts to get active. I get cooked a lot because I mostly only trade the Asian. I miss out on the big moves. This big ass push right here, New York session. All this right here, New York session. This right here, New York session. All this right here, New York session. You know what I'm saying? When I come to the Asian, that's the time I can get to the chart. So I got to deal with what I got. I gotta make the best decision I can get. So this is the Asian right here price action here lately. New York session, London right here. London right up in here too. So London been real choppy. New York session. Asian kicked off right up in here. Yep. Asian, London, New York session. So yeah, AUD about to leak. Glock with a switch in your hand. Typical. I don't like what that. Let's see what on 30. Alright, so we got the high. We ain't got the low yet, which kind of make me a little nervous. I know we made that high. We gotta make that low. I mean, yeah, we haven't confirmed the low yet. Good, but a little tricky right now. Let me see. So UJ doing this thing. Yeah, I wish I would have paid attention last night because let me see. I did not go back. Like I said, I got confused on AU and I was pissed off, so I wasn't looking at nothing. I couldn't tell you I would have got in right here, but I definitely would have got in back here. Impulse buys. Glock with a switch in your hand. So fucking time frame is why is that so little? Man, that is crazy. Continuation sales, break, and retest. Might have got cooked over here. Don't know. Might have got cooked right there. Break, retest. Probably would have took that trade. Retesting this little level right down here. And then back above. Gold. Let's see how we look based off what we wrote up on gold. Well, I mean, as you can see, yeah, I don't know. Could have had some gas, but like I said, this took place this is the London right here, so pre-London. Yeah, 4 o'clock, yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, this is pre-London. Yeah, pre-London. 5 o'clock, New York on pre-New York, yeah. So potentially, but like I said, I wasn't looking for that. S&P, we talked about this, smacked up and hit targets. We wanted to wait to see where price session came down, created support, pushback bullish. What I do notice right here is these two candles I would call impulsive. This right here will be a correction wave back to the top. I do not expect that price action is going to break this high right now. I would say we need to let this come down a little bit. Simply because when you look at price action coming back from the left, we pushed, we came down. We just like a little 3 candle bar down, and we pushed back into the highs. Little 3 candle bar down, and we pushed back into the highs. We little, starting to change up a little bit here, but now the 2 candle bar down, we don't have the push immediately back into the highs, like just straight bullish, just straight bullish. Right here, we got push, pullback, push, pullback, push, pullback, push, pullback, which tells me that this is corrective price action to these 2 engulfing candles to the downside right over here. Let me open it up for you. So right up over here, what I'm saying is price action impulsive, pullback, impulsive, pullback, impulsive, pullback, impulsive, stall out, impulsive, correction, push, pullback, push, pullback, push, pullback. I think it will come back to retest this high one more time, close off this wick right here, and I think it's going to leak. I don't know how far it's going to leak because price action before that was bullish, but I think it's going to leak. And we're going to let it ride like that. We're going to come back and see how that lines up. Nostradamus. Finally hit targets. Right here. We already closing below structure on the 4-hour chart. So definitely wait and see how far this comes back down. If I traded NOS, I would take this setup right here. I would short from right here. Short position. Beep. Stop speed right above here. Damn, that's a lot of. Oh, this is a 4-hour chart too. That's why. Okay. Damn, that's big ass. I would it's ugly because I ain't got no market, but potentially I'll run it something like this. The safe way. Right into support right over here and call it a night. But I don't trade Nostradamus. It ain't even queued up on my brokerage because I don't need to be hitting during the New York session for that. Glock with a switch in your hand. Come on, man. Stop playing. Let me get paid. Let's see how GJ doing. Oh. Let's see. We got any profits? No, we almost there. Let's see what's going to happen. So AU, GJ, Nostradamus. We'll keep an eye on Nostradamus. See how that paper trade take off. Glock with a switch in your hand. Gave it. Yeah, I would run it like something like that if I traded Nostradamus. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit them boys on their Twitter. On my I follow a lot of people on Twitter that trade NAS. So let's see what we can get. Let's see what kind of responses we can get. All my folks. Let's see. Who trade Twitter. Go ahead and tweet that thing on that. Gas. Glock with a switch in your hand. Right. I don't like the way this candle formulating right here. That is not a good sign. This right here, well, I got a minute before it closed, but this right here telling me we grabbed liquidity from over here. And now we're getting back busy to the top side. So I might try to stops right above that Asian high. Because, yeah, I don't like the way that looks. I think if we break above this high right here, we're going all the way back up to the top. Ain't no news tonight. I don't know what the hell going on. I was real salty I didn't catch this from way up here. But when I got back to the charts and saw what was setting up, oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. So this is actually a late entry. Not the best entry right here. Definitely, if I'd have been tuned in earlier, definitely would have been getting active, from up here. But you gotta get in where you fit in. If you see the setup, take the setup. If you got enough range to get active, because at that point, even where I got in at, I still had 26 pip push over range, and then all the way down to TP1 30 something pips. So definitely enough price action to get active and the trail to stops. I come up and get trailed out. It is what it is, but at the same time, potentially missed out on another 17 pips. But at this point, if we can continue to keep going to the downside, I ain't even tripping. Now, if we come back and get trailed out, then I'm like, we just ought to call them up there. But at the same time, I could leave stops way up there. But like I said, I done been in this trade too long to be taking L's on it. So we're going to keep them trailing stops right where they at. I think I'm about to slide in about 10 more minutes. So I didn't necessarily catch a trade on the stream, but I'm in a trade on the stream and just kind of, doing little numbers. But I think I'm like 0 for 10 on the stream. I don't think I had a winning trade on the stream yet. So we're going to turn that around. Because I usually only be here like an hour and 30. That's a quick, tight window to be trying to catch a trade on, especially if price action hadn't set up yet. You could, be what it is. Kirk, go. Ooh. All right, so right here is just looking to see if I potentially got re-entry setting up here on AUDUSD. Looking to see if I can get back in or get in again. I said get back in, but I'm already. We were sharing clothes, headstone. Nope. Stretch something. Number one. Free bud. Step for me. Stretch something. Speed. All right, now the one thing about GJ is we need a good close on this current 1 hour candle. Why this 1 hour current candle? Because this is the candle that pushed back into resistance. If this candle can close above resistance, then we're going to the top side. If in 9 minutes this candle don't close big strong up here somewhere, I might hop by that scalp because that's what this trade is based off of. This candle being able to close above resistance and continue to the top side. If that don't happen, then potentially we could have 82 pip take profit. That 9 o'clock candle is getting ready to open up. 9 o'clock candle does like to retrace. If you're pushing bullish, 9 o'clock like to go bearish. If you're pushing bearish, 9 o'clock like to go bullish. So, like I said, if this 8 o'clock 1 hour candle does not close strong above this level right up here, I'm gonna blow you right over here, then yeah, this scalp may be no bueno, my friend. Spin the block. Like in the top. That's the mop. Like a little fall. With it. Modify the weapons. You can die behind these sections. These niggas ain't outside. You come out your mind, free all the guys. Yeah, we definitely got to close above this level. Because otherwise, price action about to melt. See how nasty looking. Okay, not too bad. Somebody hit us on Twitter, yeah. I need some new ink. I need some new muscles too. It's about time to get back in that gym. This right here from not lifting weights, this from running. I ain't lift weights since May 31st. I'm trying to get success has receipts. What kind of receipts, baby? What kind you got? What kind you got? Is that receipts or recipes? Hold on. Receipts. RECEP. RECE. Damn. Either way, it gonna be what it is. Recipe. Recipe. Receipts. Is that receipts or recipe? Drop in the comments. This right here. Is that receipts or recipes? My mind going blank right now. I wasn't the best speller in elementary, middle, high school, or college, but I could do math. I could count them numbers. I know 2 plus 2 will give you 4, but sometimes it can add up to 5 if you messing with the wrong people. 5 to 10. We're gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna talk about these charts. I'm just a gold digger. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty. Sick on them. Where emojis at, baby? These emojis is terrible. Ayo, capital. Hold on. Capital. Bruh. Come work with you, boy. I get you ready. I wish I could pull up my old bodybuilding pictures. I don't know what the no, hell no, because I'm not logging into no damn Facebook. But that's what they on. I don't remember the damn account name, but all my bodybuilding pictures is on Facebook. And I did have a Insta. Come on, man, stop playing. Give this shit up. Probably got too many tabs open. Come on, my friend. Oh, we already linked. No. No, go ahead and close it. I don't think I got any of my bodybuilding pictures on. Let's see. How do you YouTube profile? I don't know how to work this. It's me and my babies. Let me see. I don't think I got none on there. Y'all follow this boy on Facebook. We get at it. Come on, man. Why it taking so long? All my youngins. My arms look huge in this picture. Not lifting no weights. Look at that belly. Look at them arms. I'll knock you the fuck out. Weights before dates. I wore this shirt today. I was out running a couple miles. I don't know if I got no bodybuilding pictures on here. I'm trying to think of the name of the profile I had. What it was. Shit. Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, these right here. These would be me. I don't know if we got none of the body pics on there, but let's see. No. Yeah, well, this right here was when I was. Is that Grayson? Yeah, my son born there. Hell no, I definitely want bodybuilding. Yeah. Let's go back. I'm trying to see. For my man Capital Hungry, I'm trying to see if I can find one of my old profiles where I had bodybuilding pics on there. Okay, it might be on this one because yeah, okay. Well, your boy was swole up, thick than a bill. Let me see if we got some more. Oh yeah, we was in the gym heavy. My little baby. It's my babies. Oh yeah. Back thick. Roll Tide, by the way. Thick Backs Anonymous. Roll Tide. Thick. Ooh. Was thick, my youngins. Yeah, that's when your boy was getting active in that gym. These are my babies. I don't think I might not have no more. That might be it. But yeah. If I could log into this account, then yeah. Oh, I was pregnant right there. This was right after I had finished. Yeah. I was pregnant. 6 months. I think that's it. Yeah. Back to the top. But yeah, your boy used to be thick. I'm too thick in a month. Let's see if we got any other better pictures. Oh, Dominique Alvarez. I ain't seen that bad in so long. That's my G right there. Let's go. Let me see. I don't know if we got no more pictures on it. Probably not. Probably ain't gonna let me see them. But anyway, back to the charts. Can't find a paper trade stalling out at support. Let's see if we melt through. Got to get through this area right here first. If you start rejecting this area right here, then my account's criminal. So what are you doing? What you not? See what GJ doing. I do not like that close, my friend. I am not happy about the close right here, my friend. It's no bueno. That's no bueno. See? No bueno. Let's see. I think we'll put stops at the cut 50% because I ain't interested in letting it come all the way back down here and touch that. And so we'll do 162, 200. Just because it's looking ugly. Modify. 162, 200. 200. Wait, hold on. What I just do? Oh yeah, we buying. Okay, yeah. $1.23. Okay. 162. Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna make it. So I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and close one of them and just let see what the rest do. The real stops was, yeah, that's huge. Yeah, I'm not riding through all that. Not even on 0.01. So 262, 200. If it make it, it make it. If it don't, be what it is. Yeah. 62, 200 on that. Hey, do we got a new entry? Missed it. Yep. Well, yeah, we knew that from the beginning anyway, though. Yeah, because that would have been it. Let's see. If we break this low, we can potentially, well, I can anyway. Let me see, we got 30 to 16 pip range to the lows. Is that right? No, it's a little bit higher. I was only taking once it closed below here. Target that TP2 is 11 pips. And then as we continue to come down, it would be handling risky business right there, though. I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. It is that 9 o'clock hour. Like I said, that 9 o'clock counter does like to pull back, so we're gonna see if we have not started breaking highs by 9:15, then I'm gonna have more confidence that this can continue to go bearish. Let's pop out to that 1 hour time frame one more time. We're gonna blank everything and see how it looks without any influences or confluences on there. I do see as we create this little pop channel right here, we bounce from the bottom to the top, same kind of price action, but it's still in a bearish formation. So once we break below here, I think we're coming all the way down. You know, I think we're gonna eat up all this right here. So let's see. We're gonna see. But that's all I got for this one. For the most part, I really wanted to kind of put that AU psychology on wax. We're talking about the monthly to the weekly to the daily, and then everything else is just a scratch for me at this point because I am in that GJ. But outside of that, you know, I ain't really looking for too much else. UJ already pushing. I don't know why this is highlighted. I don't think we're gonna catch nothing off that. Not tonight, anyways. And then now it's got the paper trade. So outside of that, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for this one. I probably definitely won't broadcast tomorrow. My son already asked me to play GTA. Saturday, we'll be looking at some BTC stuff and then back to it on Sunday for the weekend analysis. I will analyze the charts this weekend and then get that out on Sunday. No compare and contrast, and then back to it live on Monday. So definitely big shouts out to you who over there could be watching this video. I wish when I first started I could find somebody who was really just speaking a language I could understand, and I hope that, you know, what I'm putting on these charts is understandable. If it's not, if you ain't understanding what's going on, hit them comments. I do watch them on a daily basis. As they come in, I get an alert to my phone, to my computer, to my everywhere that say, hey, this person wrote you a comment. If that's you, your boy gonna get back to you ASAP-aroni. But yeah, when I first got into this game, that's why I definitely was looking for somebody who was speaking a language I could understand, somebody I can adapt to, and then potentially take what they didn't show me and get active in this market. I never did find that person. around a couple people that was speaking sort of the similar language that kind of got me to where I'm at right now. So, that's what it is. That's where it's at. I'm out of that thing. Peace.